G'day all, I'm number one Machop fan, and this is Machop's Bulletin. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get anything out over the past couple of weeks, but I've been more bogged down with uni than I expected. I've had to finish an assignment, study for and actually do 2 exams, and they've consumed all of my time. Thankfully that's all over now, my semester is ended and I now have about a month and a half off to do other things, including actually try and build the next team that I'll be using for Machop to the top. The team's nearly done. I just need one more Pokemon, and unfortunately it's becoming a real pain in the neck to get. Ergo, this next Machop to the top taking too long to actually get up. The Pokemon I'm looking for is a Sableye with Prankster, an Impish Nature, and the egg move Faint. Getting a Pokemon that right is extremely difficult, even just for someone as busy as me, and even with uni done, I'm still busy. There's an election coming up in less than a month, and I plan to contact a whole bunch of candidates so I can know who I'm going to vote for. The National Championships is on July 2 and 3, and so's the election. And that means I must vote early. That means I have less time to contact politicians, and that's annoying. Meanwhile, since the last recording, I've competed in Melbourne's Video Game Regional Championships, where I finished 10th. With a record of 6 wins and 2 losses after 8 rounds. I would have made it to the top 8, 4th, 5th, if only I hadn't, in the last round, copped a full paralysis at a crucial point at the very end. Unfortunately, I did not save the battle video, but it was on stream. So I can put the link to the Twitch stream in question in the description below, because I'm pretty sure the video itself has been saved. And you can see for yourself how I went. It will be commentated, so you'll see a little bit of feedback during it. Next up, there's something coming up called the APL, or the Australian Pokemon League, which is basically Poke Oz's equivalent to Nugget Bridge's NPA. Where there's a bunch of teams, you get drafted by the managers of each team, and basically it's run exactly the same as them, but it's pretty much for Aussies only. No offense to non-Aussies. Unfortunately, sign-ups have closed at time of recording, but I have signed up. The draft will begin on Twitch at 8 PM tonight, and I'll put the link to the Twitch stream in question in the description below. In all honesty, I do not expect to be drafted, because I actually get along quite poorly with the vast majority of managers. If anything, I'll probably end up being bidded for by only 2, maybe 3 managers tops. Either those 2 or 3 will be bidding rigorously, because I've done well to prove myself this season, or one person will make a bid and that'll be it, and I'll go cheap. Or, no one at all. I don't know. I won't know until tonight. Lastly, there have been a whole bunch of new Pokemon that have been announced since my last video. Obviously we know about Rowlet, Litten, and Popplio. Hashtag Team Rowlet. The owl is so cute! But we've also learned the names of the 2 mascots. The Sun mascot is going to be called Solgaleo. I'm sorry, my glasses are really old. I need replacing them. And seriously, I'm not the kind of person who says the Pokemon look like Digimon, but Solgaleo does. So much like Solgaleo, it's scary. Solgaleo is a Steel Psychic type, with a special ability Full Metal Body, aka Clear Body. And the move Sunsteel Strike, which ignores the opponent's ability, meaning it's going to hit Shedinja. Not fair to poor Shedinja! The Moon mascot is called Lunala, who is a Ghost Psychic type. Its special ability is Shadow Shield, aka Multiscale. And its signature move is Moongeist Beam, which is basically just like Sunsteel Strike. Ignores the opponent's ability. Insert rant about Shedinja here. Interesting thing about these 2 Pokemon is the Sun mascot is vulnerable to fire, and Sun and fire are kind of synonymous. And Ghost Psychic type Lunala, the Moon mascot, is 4 weak to Dark type attacks. I don't get it, and I don't think anyone does. Also, this morning, 2 more Pokemon were revealed, which will probably be your Rattata, Zigzagoon kind of equivalents. One is called Iwanko. I really need to be careful how I pronounce that name, because if I pronounced it wrong, I would never hear the end of it. Iwanko, I need to stop trying, is a rock type, despite the fact that it looks like a normal type, because it's one of those cute, fluffy types. And yes, it is that little dog thing that was teased in an earlier video. It has the special abilities Keen Eye, which prevents accuracy drop, or Vital Spirit, which prevents sleep, I think. Yes, prevents sleep. And like Tyro from Generation 2, it's the kind of Pokemon who will keep standing up to its opponents no matter how many times it's knocked down, until it beats them. The other one is Nekawala, which is a normal type Koala! Yay! Finally a Koala Pokemon! We Aussies have been calling out for them for yonks, although we kind of expected them to coincide with an Australian region, not a Hawaiian one. After all, koalas are only Aussie, aren't they? All I know about this one is that it has a new ability, Definite Sleep, reflecting the fact that koalas sleep for 18 hours a day, something abra. Interestingly, Definite Sleep grants Nekawala immunity to all status conditions not called sleep. It can't be burned, it can't be paralyzed, can't be poisoned, can't be frozen solid. I'm not sure about confusion and infatuation, though. I guess we'll have to see in time. And that's it. I just had to get something out there. Unfortunately, I can't do much up to the top until at least Monday, depending on how long it'll take me to get the impish prankster Sableye with Fate. Hint, hint. But I'll see you when I see you. Unless you see me first.